I'm no longer reactive to situations or people. And that's a nice feeling.
What are the holidays going to look like for you this year?
I'm hosting Thanksgiving. I'm really excited because I love entertaining. I love hosting. My mom is coming. I'll have my kids, Justin and Scooter coming. I may have a couple other friends coming over. So I'm really excited. And then Christmas, I'll be with the kids. And then I'm going to take them skiing actually the day after Christmas through New Year's. So and them skiing is the cutest thing on the planet. I put them in lessons last year and they were flying down the mountain. Sailor especially, they're so fun to ski with. So I can't wait to get back on the mountain with them.
I love that. What are some of your favorite, family traditions that you like to do with your kids around the holidays?
Well, let's see. Christmas, we have the elves come, and we did this. I mean, I did this growing up. So long before Elf on the Shelf, the elves come a week before Christmas. And if you're good, they put a little something in your stocking. If you're bad, you get coal. I've kept that going with my kids. I always do an Italian meal on Christmas Eve. So homemade meatballs, sauce, the whole thing, which is really fun. And then what else? I guess that's sort of it. We don't have like any real crazy traditions.
Yeah. What advice do you have for people that are co-parenting around the holidays, and how does that work for you?
Everyone's different. It's like people always ask me what advice I have. I don't have advice because everybody's situation is so different. We luckily are able to spend it together, and I'm really thankful for that. So we'll all be together, and for me, it's just about putting the kids first. The kids are the only thing that matters. And so what's best for them? That's how I look at it. And so, yeah, you just got to make the most of it.
You said before you're like kind of now just figuring out that work-life balance, but how are you kind of making time for yourself with everything that you have going on?
I just, I'm more of a homebody. I don't really go to dinners. I don't go out a lot. That's how I recharge my batteries, is alone time. So for me, it's important that I'm in bed at a decent hour most of the time. Sleep for me is a top priority. I just know that that's when I feel my best. And so, it's just figuring these things out as we get older. And that's not to say I don't enjoy going to dinner once in a while and I, don't stay up late or whatever. But for the most part, I'm in bed every night at 9:15. I wake up early, I work out, I'm just in my routine, and I'm happiest when I'm in my routine. And so I've just realized as I've gotten older that stuff is really important to me.
Yeah. I mean, what would you say that you've learned about yourself over the past, year and a half, 2 years?
And what have I learned about myself? Well, a lot. I mean, I feel like I'm a different person over the last few years. I think I've just really looked inward. I feel like I've grown a lot. I've just gotten to a place of having a lot more peace in my life. I'm no longer reactive to situations or people. And that's a nice feeling. I'm able to now, I think, take a step back and look at a situation from a different perspective and not get so emotional about things and realize kind of what things are really about. Most of the time it has nothing to do with us if we can kind of like remove the emotion. And so that's a good feeling.
Yeah, definitely. So congratulations on the Winter 2 collection. Tell me what inspired this and, why you wanted to put this out right now.
Well, so holiday for me is always, or traditionally, I should say, really fun. It's all about being at parties, being out there. I feel like this year more than ever, everyone is really excited to get back at holiday parties. And I feel like we're going to be dressing up even more than maybe we normally would. Mm-hmm. So we have a little glitz and glamour that we don't always have. But I just feel like, with us sort of missing the holiday season last year, everyone's going to be ready to go this year. Everyone's excited. So we have some really fun pieces. We also are very trend heavy this season. We have mixed metals, we have mixed chains, all the things. We also have a white heart enamel story. And that's actually, I have that necklace on. I love a winter white. So that's where that came from. But yeah, so we just have a nice variety.
That's great. Do you have a favorite piece from the collection?
It's so hard to choose, but I really do love all of the white enameled hearts. I think that they're very sweet without being overly feminine, if that makes sense. I don't like anything too in your face, over the top girly, but this is just a nice subtle touch with the heart. But our hearts, I've sort of like elongated them so they're not like a perfect heart. I don't like anything too perfect.
I love it. And, you know, congratulations on all the success with Uncommon James. I feel like it's just getting bigger and bigger by the day. I mean, how do you see it expanding even more in the future?
You know, the only real plans that I have for 2022 are to open up 2 more brick and mortar stores. So we're going to do Charleston and then I think Austin in the fall, which is really exciting. And then we have a couple more drops of skincare products from Uncommon Beauty. Stuff like a natural retin-A alternative, some eye patches, products that are a little bit more fun, maybe not necessarily part of the daily routine, but still very much a part of the routine. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited about those. And then honestly, beyond that, I don't have any plans. There's not another city I'm thinking of for a store. There's not another product line. I really just want to take what we're doing and just do it really well, do them really well. And so that's kind of where I'm at. I feel like I've gotten a good handle on this work-life balance thing, and I want to keep it that way.